Hey everyone, it's Ethan Remiss back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another video. We're going to be doing a franchise mode video, guys. It's been so long, so let's talk about it. Of course, we're going to be here, or in this simulation, we're going to try and attempt to get Tampa Bay their back-to-back Stanley Cup. Can we complete the three-peat? That's what we shall see. So we're here at the deadline of course, this past season now, technically. We're doing pretty good. We're in second in the division. We're top 5 in the league, I believe, as well. So we're doing pretty good, obviously. Kucherov having a great start to the year. I haven't looked at anything. Also, I'm using Tugi24's roster. I believe it's from June? May. I believe it's from May 25th, I think it was. I think it was the end of the season. I think it was called the end of the season roster or something like that. So, yeah, I'm using Tugi's roster. I have not played franchise mode since my last franchise mode video at the start of this game's life cycle. So, it's been a while. But, of course, we're here at the deadline. Let's make some trades because, you know, like I said, we're definitely a buyer. We're doing pretty good. So, let's enter the trade deadline. Like I said, we're going to, of course, see if we can get the three-peat going. So we'll take a look around, of course. We'll see what's out there. Erik Karlsson's out there. Very nice. Now, of course, I could go absolutely all out and get rid of absolutely everything and anything the future has to hold. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I still want to try to make it a little realistic. So let's see what we can do. I want to find a trade. First things first. We need to look at, I think he's a right winger. Yeah, Corey Perry. We got to get this man out of here because he's just a curse. He's a curse. We don't want this guy on our team. Absolute curse. Now, like I said, we do want to, or I want to try to make this a little realistic. So, of course, we've got some very solid players. Now, of course, McDonough just got traded, so maybe it would make sense to trade McDonough now. Let's maybe see if we can find a trade for McDonough. Nope, nothing out there. Obviously, that's not very realistic since we're a buyer. I mean, Kajovic here is low-key our best prospect, so we should probably keep him. That would make sense. Goncalves as well, probably should be keeping. Who is this guy? Gabriel Fortier. I mean, we could maybe look for a trade for him. See if there's anything out there. No, there is not. You know what? I mean, let's just take a look at all that's available on the market currently. So, Logan Couture, John Tavares, Brent Burns, Ryan Suter, Erik Karlsson. Florida just made a trade. Someone was not there. Oh, never mind. We're good. Alex Edler, though, just got traded. So something we could use. I mean, obviously I didn't look at our team, but I would say maybe a defenseman wouldn't be a bad idea. Oli Mata might be a decent defenseman going to the Kings. Troy Stecher, also not a bad option. A little bit cheaper cap-wise. Maybe we should take a look at Troy Stecher. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? We'll see. I mean, Troy Stecher and Oli Mata are both in 82 overall, so let's see. Maybe we can figure out a trade here for Troy Stecher. Oh my god, our cap. Oh my god. Oh no. I did not realize it was so bad. Holy shit. Must be nice. Must be nice not having to pay taxes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make any trades then, by the looks of things. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's take a look at Fortier. We'll add Fortier to this. Yeah, Troy Stecher has too much retained salary. Oh, there we go. I was going to say I'd have to retain that salary. Let's see if this goes through. Trade accepted. All right, cool. Troy Stecher on the team now. Oh, why would... Oh, weird. Okay, I don't know why. That was a weird glitch. Our cap isn't that bad. I thought our cap was that much of an issue, but okay. I guess that makes more sense. That was really odd. So now let's see. We've got... of course, Hedman as our number 1 with Cernak. Then we've got McDonough with Sergachev. We've got Troy Stecher now with, no one. With Jan Ruda, of course, but Zach Bogosian has dropped a lot. Well, ideally, I guess I'd like to get a better left-handed defenseman Because, I mean, Ruta shoots right. He can play left or right D. But, yeah, in an ideal world, I'd like to be playing a righty, or a lefty, sorry, with Troy Stetcher, since he is a righty. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that. So let's take a look at our forward core now. Like I said, I mean, it's a real... This team is so solid. Of course, they were still incredibly close to winning the Stanley Cup this year. I think I am going to try to get rid of Corey Perry, though. Let's see. A team that would maybe want him... you know what? Maybe just trade a depth player with Minnesota over there, Nick Bjugstad. Not a bad option. I mean, obviously he's a very defensive player. He's got sick puck skills. Of course, he's not that fast. I mean, he'd be a pretty chill two-way forward. But maybe, I'm guessing that doesn't go through, but just a one-for-one now. I'll add a draft pick to it to see, like I said, maybe just a change of scenery for Bjugstad could help him out. Tampa has a lot of picks next year, all things considered. I'm going to add our 5th-round pick to this. Let's see if that goes through. Trade rejected. All right. Well, maybe we can get... wow, we have no draft picks between the 1st and the 5th round. That's kind of sad. Let's take a look at maybe our 4th-round pick this year. That also wouldn't go through. All right. Well, maybe we can add that 7th, since we have 2 7ths this year, or next year, sorry. Minnesota would be over the cap. That's an issue. I mean, I'm not really trying to retain salary from Perry, but I'll retain that. It still doesn't go through. Damn. Maybe I'll just retain. I mean, it's not much, obviously. Will that go through? No, it won't. Damn. All right, well, maybe won't be able to get Bjugstad then. I'm just going to make sure I get rid of this salary retention, because if I don't have to, I definitely don't want to. Nashville is playing very strongly. Let's take a look at a forward maybe we could take from them in exchange for Corey Perry. Let's see. So, of course, they've got a pretty solid core as well. They got some nice young pieces down there. Nick Cousins, wasn't he on Tampa? No, he wasn't. Sorry. I think I'm thinking of someone else. Jesus Christ. Sure, let's try Nick Cousins. Let's see if we can get him. Just out of curiosity, no. All right. What about adding our or that other 7th-round pick that I was looking at? Our 7th for next year's draft. That also won't go through. All right. So it looks like I can't get anyone with any sort of value by the looks of things. So let's see if maybe we can go for someone else. I mean, Rocco Grimaldi has literally no value at all, but I mean, Ryan Johansson, holy shit. Jesus Christ. Alright, maybe not Nashville. We'll continue on, see if we can find something else maybe. Thomas Tatar, is he expiring? I was going to say, if he's expiring, that's low-key solid. Well, actually, you know what? Let's see. New Jersey's a bad team. Of course, they're much more on the cusp of going up, so maybe they wouldn't be looking forward to trading a piece, but maybe we could get a young piece. What about Pavel Zacha? I mean, we'd have to definitely extend some things. I mean, they want the 7th, so I'll keep the 7th in there, but let's go take a look at draft picks. I mean, we'll have to go to the following year. We'll have to go to 2024. I feel like we'll probably have to give up a 2nd-round pick if we want this to go through, but let's try it. Trade rejected, as I imagined. But let's maybe try the 2nd-round pick and get rid of the 7th. Is that enough to go through? Really? I'm quite far off. I don't know about that, man. Let's again add our 7th-rounder for next year. I can't imagine that would make it go through as expected, but maybe our 6th-rounder this year, since we have 2 this year. That does go through. So Pavel Zacha, welcome to the Lightning. All right, well, that's a few trades down. Let's see if we can find someone on an expiring deal that may not be too challenging to get. Andreas Athanasiou, not a bad option. Of course, I prefer probably grabbing a forward in here, Just someone that's on an expiring deal. Victor Rask as well. Honestly, not that bad. Nyquist. I mean, if he was on an expiring deal, maybe Barclay Goodrow. It's a long contract. Phil the Thrill. Yo, I'm so tempted. That is so tempting. But probably not. Will Butcher. He's not a great defenseman, but he's on an expiring deal. He is going to be a UFA after this, so he doesn't have a contract next season. I don't know. I kind of honestly like the idea of Athanasiou. So, again, we'll talk to the LA Kings. Again, we need to chill with this retained salary. That's so stupid. That's so odd. I don't want to retain any salary. Like, get rid of that shit. We don't need any of that. So, there we go. Let's see. Obviously, again, LA's definitely looking to get something decent in return, I'm sure. Maybe we could give them Hugo Alnefelt. I mean, let's just... LA would have too many goalies. Never mind, we can't do that. I'm taking a look at our prospects here. Let's go with this guy. I've never heard of him. Nick Perbix. We'll add him. I mean, he's not a bad defenseman. Definitely not too far from the NHL, which is kind of perfect for LA right now. There we go. So I think that is going to be it. I feel like we made some depth pieces, or we added some depth pieces to the team. Jacob Middleton, no thank you. So let's take a look at what the team will look like now, I guess. So, I mean, why is Ross Colton on the top line? I don't know. Let's change this up a little bit. So, Killorn, Point, Kucherov. I had Palat, Stamkos, and Hagel on the second line. I'm definitely going to throw Zaka on the third line. Put Belmar on the fourth line. Then Ross Colton, Nick Paul, and Pat Maroon on the fourth line. So the defense looking pretty solid as well. I could always change this to make it a +5 down on the second pairing, have Sergachev playing more minutes. But I think I'd rather just keep it like this, a very even top four. And of course the goalies didn't change, Vasi and Elliott. So now we're done at the deadline. Let's make it to the playoffs. Obviously we're just about already guaranteed to make it to the playoffs. I did not mean to go that far. So let's see what we can do. I'm intrigued to see how this year ends off. Of course, with the first game with a few new players, doesn't go as planned, but should hit 40 wins here soon. There we go. All right. A bit of a stutter there for a sec. We're actually catching up to the Leafs right now as well. We've clinched as well, which is nice. AHL season is complete. Can't really say I care. Coming down to the last few games of the season. We fell to third. Damn. Well, I wasn't expecting to fall to third, that's for sure, but geez. Shout out to Kucherov. I didn't think he'd hit 50 goals. I was thinking he was going to hit around 45, but ends up making it to 50 goals and 106 points. A great season from Kucherov. We're going to quickly take a look at some stats. So 106 for Kuch, 91 for Point, 71 for Stamkos, 64 for Killorn. That might be a career high for him. Yeah, definitely. Although he was on a very good pace these past two seasons as well, to be fair. Of course, I mean, he's playing with some of the best players in the world. Hedman puts up 62. Sergachev puts up 52. Of course, Sorelli only puts up 46. I'd love to be able to play him higher, but I really like the 1-2-3 that we have. But yeah, overall, pretty interesting. Let's see how Athanasiou played. Wait, I didn't even have him in the lineup. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yep, that's my bad. I didn't even have him in the lineup. Troy Stecher wasn't even playing, so at least he got some games in. Vasi, how did he do? 918 on the year, not bad. Let's go take a look around the entire league. Jesus, Darcy Kemper went big. 47 wins, who had the highest save percentage as a starter. Ilya Sorokin with a 922. Not too bad. Let's take a look at rookies. Matthew Boldy, nice. Evan Bouchard, Jesus, 73 points, holy shit. Trevor Zegras, Lucas Raymond, Moritz Seider, nice. Tanner Janot, I've never even heard of that guy, I'm not going to lie. Brad Marchand with the most points in the league. Pastrnak not too far behind him, and Kucherov just a point behind him. Those three are your only 100-point scorers this year, and Matthews just beats out Pastrnak for goals. 58 goals for Matthews, 56 for Pastrnak, 55 for McDavid, 54 for Max Pacioretty. Damn. Ovi with 52, Kucherov with 50. So you had 6 50-goal scorers this year as well. Most assists in the league goes to Cale Makar with 69, 98 points. Holy fuck, a 95 high franchise. I mean, deserved, I think. Arguably the best defenseman in the league, so I feel like it's pretty warranted. Now, since I'm a fucking idiot and I didn't realize that Athanasiou wasn't in this lineup, I think I'm going to take Maroon out. Actually, is Ross Colton and Pat Maroon basically the same player? Because that'll probably make my decision. I mean, they are very similar. Yeah, I think I might just take Ross Colton out and put Athanasiou in. I'm so sorry, Athanasiou. I traded for you, and I meant to put you in there, man. My bad. So we'll put him on the fourth line on the left wing. Look at that left wing. Insane. 86 to 83. Then centers, 90 to 82. The right wing isn't as strong, of course. I mean, I guess I could always do that to even it out a little bit, but I think I'm going to keep Athanasiou on the fourth line. So now that we're in the postseason, let's see who we are facing. It will be the Florida Panthers in the first round. So they actually have home ice. Not surprising. But let's see what we can do. We'll simulate the first 4 games. And I'm going to try to do this somewhat quickly since... all right. Not a great start. I mean, 2-2. Toronto sweeps the Caps. 2-2 between New York and Pittsburgh. 3-2 for Philly and Boston. Of course, very different than this year's playoffs. Then on the other side, we have 2 sweeps from the Oilers over the Canucks and the Avs over the Blackhawks. 3-1 for St. Louis over Minnesota right now, and 3-2 for Nashville over Vegas. So we'll go game by game right now. A big 4-3 win in Game 5. Can we close it out in 6 games against Florida? We cannot. All right, so we're going to Game 7. This video could end very shortly. Let's simulate the game, of course. 3-3, Game 7. Let's see what we can do. So first period, 3-1 for Tampa. Back-to-back goals for Sergachev. Back-to-back power play goals for Tampa. Nice. A good start to the game. 4-2, Brendan Hagel and Mason Marchment. Make it a 4-2 game. We have a lead early power play here in the third period as well. We're chilling. We still have the lead. Hopefully we can hold on to this lead as we approach the halfway mark of the third period. Looking solid so far down to the final 5 minutes. Sam Bennett, though, makes it a game with only a few minutes to go, and Anthony Duclair ties it, and we're going to overtime. All right, that's not great at all. Within basically 2 minutes from each other, Sam Bennett and Anthony Duclair score some goals to force overtime in Game 7. We'll slow sim it. We'll see who wins. Again, this video could end very shortly, but no. Andre Palat continues the streak, keeps us alive to go for the three-peat. All right. Who were you going to meet in the second round? Was it Toronto? Yes, it was. All right. So kind of just flipping our actual opponents from this year. Of course, Tampa actually played Toronto in the first round. While they played Florida in the second round. So again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to simulate the first 4 games. Win, loss, win, win. All right, 3-1 series lead over the Maple Leafs. Can we close it out in Game 5? We can. All right, and we're going up against the Pittsburgh Penguins here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Over in the Western Conference Finals, we have Colorado and Nashville. So kind of, 50% of this simulation is correct compared to the actual season that happened this year. Both Colorado and Tampa in the conference finals, although surprisingly Nashville and Pittsburgh in these playoffs, which I believe neither of those teams even made the playoffs. So we have the same record as Pittsburgh as well at 8-4. Let's see what we can do. Win the first 2 games, win the first 3 games, and we're up to 11-5. What about the the Western Conference? It looks like it could be Colorado versus Tampa again. Let's take a look. Can we close out the series against Pittsburgh? not yet. We're going to Game 6. We have a chance to do it here, and we do meet Colorado in the final once again. Colorado, of course, once again with a better record than us as well, 12-3 versus our 12-6. So nice. This is awesome. I didn't expect it to work out so well. This is great. All right, so we'll go through the game by game. Let's go. First period in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals, 0-0 across the board. Second period, it's 2-2. Pavel Zacha, nice little trade deadline acquisition. It makes it a tie game. And then, of course, we continue on throughout the period to make it 2-2. We might as well slow sim the third. If you guys have been here for any of my franchise videos over the years, this is how I do it. I quick sim the first 2 periods, and I watch the third period, at least in the postseason. Very nice from Zacha and point. Zacha going big this game. He wants a Stanley Cup. McKinnon, though, he wants a Stanley Cup too. Oh, McKinnon, he really wants a Stanley Cup. Damn it, 4-4 with plenty of time to go still in this game. There could be overtime. There will be overtime. All right, so we're getting heavily outshot right now. Not good. Again, at least the second time this postseason, the second time since I've been simulating, that we had a 4-2 lead in the third, and we choked it. So we'll slow sim overtime, of course. Let's see what happens. I'm thinking it's a Kadri goal. Let's see. I didn't actually see who wins, or who won, so let's see. It is a Kadri goal, what the fuck? What a call. I mean, I'm not happy about that, but what the fuck? Oh, that's insane. Fucking Jesus, god damn it. Alright, so 1-0 for Colorado, starting off the series, of course. We'll continue on to game number 2. Of course, we are in Colorado as well, so let's see what we can do. After the first, we're up 1-0 again. Trade deadline acquisition. Troy Stecher goes big to give us the only goal of the game so far. Second period, 1-1 though. Nico Sturm ties the game. Let's see what we can do in the third. If we get a lead, let's try not to choke it this time. Let's see what we can do. Come on, boys. 1-1. Vasi playing pretty well this game. So is Kemper. Of course, probably, arguably maybe the 2 best goalies right now. Of course, Colorado winning the actual Stanley Cup in real life. And we're going to overtime for the second straight game. 2 for 2 in overtime here in the Stanley Cup Finals. But can we win? Yes, we can. Alex Killorn with the OT winner. Very nice. Vasi with a huge 0.96, 29 saves on the night. Very nice. We got outshot again, but it doesn't matter as long as we win. So a 1-1 series heading to Tampa. Let's see what we can do. Nice. Very nice. All right. 1-1. Let's go. Game number 3. First period. Ooh, not a great start. Sam Girard and Nico Sturm make it a 2-goal lead for Colorado heading into the second period. We bring it back. It's 3-2. All right, we're in this game. Braden Point carrying, of course. Who knows what could have happened in the postseason this year in real life if Braden Point actually had been there. Who knows? Maybe Tampa has an easier run. Maybe they are the Threepeat champions right now. You know, Pavel Zacha, the trade deadline acquisition. This is working out massively, man. This is insane. Let's go. 3-3. Fucking Nathan McKinnon, though, makes it a 4-3 game late in the third. Can we get another tying goal? We cannot. And Colorado will take the 2-1 series lead. Braden Point, Victor Hedman, Sam Girard are your 3 stars. All right. Well, we unfortunately lose game 1 there in Tampa. Can we redeem ourselves here in game 2 on home ice? What can we do? First period of game 4. Nice. Alex Killorn and Ryan McDonough scoring about 40 seconds apart from each other. Very nice. And way to show them. We're up 2 goals. We're out shooting them by 10 shots that period as well. Very nice. Let's try this again. Second period, 3-0. Andre Palat with a buzzer beater. Very nice. We are destroying Colorado this game, 27-14. And I'd like to say we're all but safe in this game. Knock on wood, though, because you never know. Nice. Alex Killorn gets another one to make it 4-0. A power play for Colorado. They do not score. Great PK. Another one. And another penalty kill. Very nice. Down to the last quarter of the period. Stamkos makes it 5-0, adds to the scoring here in the Stanley Cup Final, and we got 41 shots there and scored 5 goals. A 21-save shutout for Vasilevsky, Killorn with 2 goals and 3 hits, Platt with a goal and 2 assists. Those are your 3 stars. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, a 2-2 series. We're going back to Colorado. Let's see what we can do. Who will get the edge? So far it's gone Colorado, Tampa, Colorado, Tampa. Can we break that streak? 1-0 after 1. Pavel Zacha again. Pavel Zacha is going fucking big right now. Oh man, let's go. Alright, second period. We're still up 1-0. Not a huge lead, but we've got the lead. That's what matters. An early power play here in the third. It's a long one. A major from Colorado. They get a power play of their own. Neither teams, special teams, really pulling anything off. Or at least offensive special teams. Again, trading power plays, and Kucherov right after the power play expires, but McKinnon not long after makes it a 1-goal game. We still got time. Can we hold them off? We can, and we get the 3-2 series lead. All right. That's awesome. Kemper and Vasilevsky again going big. Vasilevsky looks like he's standing on his fucking head right now. But we get to go back to Tampa. We have a chance to close out this series. Can we go back to back to back? First period, 0-0. Shots are 9-6 in favor of Colorado. A chill game so far. Second period, we're up 2-0. Nick Paul and Braden Point with the goals. Here in game 6 in period 2. And we're still getting outshot, but again, we have the lead. And Braden Point early in the third period is like, we're putting it to bed. Nikita Kucherov adds to it as well from fucking center ice. What a fucking beauty on our side of center ice. Let's go. A power play goal for Colorado. Let's not give them any life, and we don't. 4-0. It looks to be all but over. Down to the last 2 minutes. I'm going to slow the simulation down. We might as well go in and watch the celebration, as if we haven't seen it enough over the past few years. Why not? Let's pause it. Down to 3 seconds. All right, let's hop in. Can I hop in, please? It's just not working. That's me pressing the button to go in. What the hell? Well, maybe I can't. Huh. Well, I did plan on going in to watch the celebration, but unfortunately, I guess I can't. Weird. Well, nonetheless, Tampa goes back to back to back against Colorado, gets some revenge. There we go. We continue the streak. Pretty thankful to say that I was able to continue the streak. Unfortunately for Tampa, of course, that isn't the true nature of the NHL right now. Colorado gets their Stanley Cup. Let's go and take a look at some stats. So, or some awards, I guess, more likely, I should say. So Tampa, of course, back-to-back. You're reigning and defending Stanley Cup champions from 2019 to 2020. That's fire, man. President's Trophy goes to Colorado 2 years in a row. They also won the Clarence, of course, and, of course, Tampa, making it to 3 straight finals. Art Ross goes to Marchand. Hart goes to Kucherov, not very surprising. Norris to Makar, not very surprising. I'm sure will be his first of many. Lady Byng to Kevin Fiala. Matthew Boldy with the Calder. Nikita Kucherov with his Conn Smythe. He gets his Conn Smythe. Nice. So Hedman in year 1, Vasilevsky in year 2, and Kucherov in year 3. Go for the 4P, give one to Stamkos. Go for the 5P, get one for Point. Ilya Sorokin with the Vezina this year. Jack Campbell and Peter Mrazek split the Jennings. Good for them. Bill Masterton to Dylan DeMello. The Chicago Blackhawks coach wins the Jack Adams. Selke to Bergeron. Kucherov wins the Ted Lindsay as well, second time in the past 4 seasons. Matthews wins back-to-back Maurice Richards. Very, very nice. So, obviously, guys, I was able to complete the Threepeat. If you guys would like to see a video of me going for the back-to-back-to-back-to-back, I can definitely do that. I'll just continue this simulation. I can do that if you guys want to see it. Let me know. But yeah, very nice, very happy. Some interesting runs. Of course, we had that Game 7 stinger against Florida in the first round, sorry. Pretty easy path after that, though. 5 games against Toronto, 6 games against Pittsburgh, and 6 games against Colorado. Colorado, they started off with a sweep in the first round. Very easy. They had a very easy road to the Stanley Cup, but then, of course, they hit a brick wall known as the Tampa Bay Lightning. I should have said they got struck by the Lightning, but nonetheless. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this. Again, if you guys want to see me do another one of these, I absolutely can. I can try to continue for the Threepeat. Just let me know. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.